Hey folks, it is the 31st of December 2017, end of the year, and let's see, tomorrow is going to be the 1st of January 2018, and let's see, it's, day is it? Day 105 of NOFAP, day 92 of hard mode. So it'll be 105 days of NOFAP and 92 days of no PMO. Aside from close calls, which really, kind of relapses. I think I explained one of them was where I was talking to my girlfriend long distance, and I was looking for some steamy gifs, and I came across some stuff, but I made sure to scroll past it, and then hit the back button and end that search, because I realized, once you get enough along the way, you're kind of into dangerous territory, and you're only like one click away from really seeing some nasty stuff, and it's just kind of all downhill from there, so you really don't want to go any further than that. I don't even want to really go near that line in the sand, so been out of that territory since then, and I haven't relapsed, like I said, 105 days of NoFap, 92 days of hard mode or no PMO, and sitting out here in this park. Let's see if I can kind of give you guys a look around. I have recorded here before. Used to do that when I came back here. I mean, I want to get back to San Jose, but it's near my parents' house, so I come out here to record because it's kind of quiet. I'm sure you can see I have chapped lips. I still have a bit of that cold/flu going on. I have a bad cough occasionally, and I've been taking cough medicine, trying to sleep and eat, and I have some cough drops in right now, so finishing up recovering from that. But I just wanted to do kind of a year in review. As far as NoFap is concerned, it's been probably the best year for NoFap for myself. See, I had my longest streak, which was 224 days of NoFap and 194 days of I think it was 194 days. Yeah. So let's see. 224. Let's see. Yeah, I believe it was 224 days of NoFap and 194 days of quote unquote hard mode or no PMO. And I had I think about like a 2 or 3 week period there where I relapsed, and I had some short binging. But I got back on track. And a lot of it had to do with 24/7 Betterment saying that he would ban me from his live streams if I kept on relapsing. So I was like, I'm not going to relapse anymore. I want to be on his live stream. So I got back on track with that, and I applied what I learned from my previous streak, and just understanding my mentality and the way my mind ticks or works. When it came to facing various challenges and stresses and strains during that semester, and I ended up doing a heck of a lot better in my courses, and I'm on track to graduate still in next spring, not this spring, but next spring, from my chemical engineering program. And the way my courses are lined up right now, after this next semester, I'll have one class left for my emphasis in biochemical engineering, and one class left for my minor in biomedical engineering, and then beyond that, it'll just be a year of senior year of chemical engineering courses to get my bachelor's in chemical engineering with an emphasis in biochemical engineering and a minor in biomedical engineering. And working, getting an internship, and getting a job lined up for when I graduate, and things will be nice in that case. So so far things have been turning out pretty well. I have not shaved for the last few weeks or so, considering shaving. I don't know. I mean, I've always wanted to see what I would look like with a full beard. If I actually grew it out, see how far I could go. But don't know if I'm not necessarily gifted in that department, genetically speaking. But anywho, I've learned a lot this year as far as NoFap is concerned. I've also learned a lot in terms of psychology and relationships and so on, and just having the right perspective on life, because I very nearly got caught up with that girl, and I still have still things from that to deal with, but I very nearly got caught up with it in terms of letting it direct me in terms of my my life decisions and that sort of deal. But I was luckily able to see what was really important and keep my eye on the prize, and my perspective became what it became, such that I focused on my classes and ignored her, and let her deal with the results of her own decisions and her life and her poor decision to be in a relationship with a complete loser and jag off. But I had to take care of me. I had to do my number one priority, which is me. And we'll see how things turned out on her end with stuff, and other people in that class who I'm going to be in courses with next semester, because excuse me, I think about 15 to 30 people got eliminated from either continuing in the program or just not being held back by a year, because the way these courses are set, if you fail the fall courses, you get set back by a year. You fail the spring courses, you get set back by a year. And so yeah, we'll see who's with me next year, next year. And I'm actually not gonna have a repeat of things. Try to minimize the drama and the negativity and the distractions in my life, because that's one of the key things of success. I've learned that something I learned this semester was that the people who make it are the ones who, they know their priorities, they know what's important, they pursue those things, but they also know how to minimize the drama, the negativity, the distractions, the obstacles in their life. They pick and choose their battles, and if that girl didn't make it through, I can tell you why she didn't, If other folks didn't make it through, I can tell you why they didn't, in part because I've been there, but in part because, hold on a second, because I saw what happened, and, at 31, I have enough perspective on these things to really kind of like, cut through to the brass tacks when it comes to, these things like success and failure in a lot of aspects of life, because, if you're in an engineering program, for instance, you've got enough stress and strain from your classes, from your professors, from whatever project you got to be working on, that sort of deal. If you decide to get involved with someone romantically, even in the program, especially someone who is kind of on their way out in terms of graduating, and they don't care, they're accepting people to do the work for them, they're the dead weight in the group, and you're still struggling to get to that point in life where you can actually be like a senior in the program, about to graduate, so on. And sadly enough, a lot of it is gender based, guys wanting to use girls and vice versa, but mostly I've seen the experience. I've had the experience of guys using girls, but if you don't understand that, you don't eliminate that, you're going to end up with probably far too many obstacles in your way, too much stress, too much strain, too many distractions, and you're going to end up failing. And that's kind of like the whole deal with, like, it's kind of like cutting the fat, or separating the wheat from the chaff, or jettisoning all that dead weight in your life, And unfortunately, it seems like with her, use her as an example, she didn't get rid of that dead weight, And for me personally, I had to say it was hard, It was hard because part of me as a man, and being so attracted to her, regardless if there's a girl in my life, which there is, who loves me and all that, but I had to struggle with that desire, with that attraction to her, because, she has all these, features physically and otherwise that drew me to her. But, again, I realized that if I got caught up in all that drama, I would end up failing my classes. I ended up failing my classes, especially these retakes. That was going to be it. No redos, no second chances. That's it. You're out. And so I have to look at things long term. And I feel that as far as NOFAP is concerned, that's kind of what it's about. You gotta look long term. It's not about urges. It's not about getting caught up in this sort of like or fighting these desires of the moment. It's about moving beyond that kind of stuff, moving beyond obsession, moving beyond a small mindset, a small worldview, and looking at things in a broader sense. This is why, I've gotten in my videos, I've gotten into a lot of the examining stuff that seems to not relate at all to NoFap. Problems in my life, past traumas, dealing with my emotions, even stuff like meditation to a certain extent, magic, mysticism, philosophy, psychology, history, whatnot. Things that I've discussed, that don't on the surface seem to relate to NoFap, but they do, because really, your PMO addiction is just you trying to cope with your life, And unless you go resolve the issues that are causing you to feel like you need to cope, you're going to keep going back to your PMO, And I know Off the Train has definitely talked about this. He talked about it in his channel, I think it was about a year ago or so, but they're coming up on a year. But that's really what inspired a real radical change in my approach, was seeing his stuff and then going, wait, what are my underlying issues? What's really going on in my life? What inner demons haven't I faced and fought? And realizing that's really what is at the root of any addiction. You have your inner demons, you haven't faced them, you're running from them, you're hiding from them through your addiction. And unless you do that kind of stuff, do that real work, that great work of your life to figure out how you work, how you think, fix your problems, and discover like your true will, your purpose in life, and fulfill it. You're gonna keep on going back, and you'll keep on being defeated, feeling defeated, and wanting to give up. But if you actually do that work, then you'll see success. So that's my year in review. I'm on 105 days of NoFap, 92 days of hard mode or no PMO. Moving into another long streak. It's my second longest streak at this point. My ultimate goal right now really is to get to right now my big goal, or my ultimate goal, is to get to a year of no PMO, aka hard mode. Excuse me. Get to a year of no PMO, aka hard mode. And along the way, I'll have crossed through the year of NoFap milestone, and then beyond that, it's just making this life and kind of we'll see where we go from there. So on to bigger and better things. So anywho, thanks for watching, folks. It's my year interview. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone, and tomorrow, Happy New Year's Day. Let's start off the day right. Let's start off the year right, rather. If we haven't started off our day right, let's start the year off right, and win this fight. So, anywho, see you folks around. Bye.